Guys, gotta give me just a minute so I can link up here. How's everybody doing today? This is the beginning of the new. Hopefully it's a nice intro here. All right. Looks good, huh? What's up, Rooster? What's up, Not? Ren? How's everybody doing today? Got the new title screen, courtesy of Mist. It's one of my favorites. I think I keep forgetting that this one's available. Audio sound okay? Nope, got it. I got it. Sense death I have. Yeah. Yeah, it was the trailer music. I love that that intro screen. We haven't done anything. I haven't even created the character yet. That's how new this was. The lodge just finished generating, or should I say 2 of 3 generated. Rooster. Alright, we know what we're doing here. Thunder! There he is. Pretty much have all the settings memorized at this point. For the most part. Yeah. For the most part. Hair, I think we all remember. Something looks off. Yeah, I'll run all 3 one of these days. I figured text gen and Dynalot was a little more important. I have the feeling his complexion needs to be a little more, because that's with the brightness on. Ah, he looks okay, right? Why I can't turn his head, I have no idea. You're supposed to be able to, right? Maybe because it's not hair. No, you should be able to, yeah, you should definitely be able to, Let's go back to head. Body. Skin tone, right? No, it was 3. Okay. Yeah, wait till 30. Okay. Cool. Looks pretty good. Yeah, for some reason I can't turn his head with my mouse. Yeah. It's not, you know, exact same loadout that I did the last time I created him. You know? Yeah, well. Not a big deal, right? Yeah, he looks good. He looks good. We just gotta go through the whole MCM setup. And then I'll show you guys how, if you guys watched Crimson stream last night, why he couldn't get I Need to work. Let's just make sure everything else is working. Right? Okay. Yeah, we're good. So, upon starting, and aside from, you know, taking the torch, so I need initializing. Do not open the MCM right there, right? So I have the feeling what happened was he had I need, he didn't see that menu. Open the MCM. You have to wait for, and you're gonna get hungry. You're gonna hear your stomach rumble. You gotta wait for everything to load up until you get another message saying I need has configured or something along the lines of that. And then you can open it. If you open it before that, the only other way to do it is to go in through your powers and hope you can activate it that way. It's just easier to sit back and wait and let everything load up. Plus, it's better for your game overall. So, and like Winterhold Restored has a bunch of things it needs to detect. I switched some mods out. Mainly Immersive College, iCal, is no longer in the load order. I've replaced it with Obscurus College. Okay. I wanted to try it. Alright. So let's see. MCM should be good. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. We're hungry. See the little icon in the bottom right? Yeah. That's what that means. Okay. So everything's loaded up. And not that one, this one. I do not have Dear Diary on this one. I can always add that in. That's not really an issue. And I think those of you who have been with me long enough realize all of my settings at this point. Probably better than I do. Better vampires we will configure when we become a vampire. Coldhaven is back in. Coldhaven has high-res texture pack with it. The mod itself is almost 400 megabytes, and then it's got another 180 something megabyte high-res texture pack to go along with it. But it already takes assets from other elements of the game, so if you have those modded, you don't need it. It's just a cool feature to have. Spoiler map, yep. Dying to Blood. Yeah, we gotta get EFF for my followers to not do stupid stealth invisibility. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Unless they're vampires and you want them to. Helmet toggle on metal. Eye HUD. Yep. Key toggle. And blink all UI widgets. So we always enable the fast fade. Crosshairs go to 115. Magic goes down to 75. Health is the same. Stamina is the same. Okay. That should be it, right? Keep toggle, press X. There we go. Yeah. And then, let's see, what else? I need. We'll just go to basics. We'll do hunger rate. Set mine at 2. Thirst is the same. This almost isn't going to matter. change that up in Better Vampires anyway. What was I doing? Obis we don't activate yet. Trade and barter. This is one that I was tweaking. So this is what they start with. So market vendors. I usually put them at 200 gold. Innkeepers are the same because they sell food and drink, right? Apothecaries start with 500. I put them at 1,000. Spell merchants should be at 1250. Orc blacksmiths, I put them right at 1,000. Town blacksmiths are also 1,000. Now the city blacksmiths, they're a little bit more. I set them to 1,500. Misk merchants, these are usually right at 1,000. And the caravans are right at 1,000. Just so they have a little bit more. And then this will also be adjusted by moral loot. Or at least I believe it's adjusted by moral loot. And then we go back in. Ultimate combat is in, I believe. We'll wait on the hardcore damage. I have Wildcat maxed out. If it winds up getting too easy on Legendary like it did last time, I'll activate this. But NPC dodge, we want them like middle of the road, right? Enable Draugr AI, Skeleton, this should all be pretty good. Let me just check the general settings one more time. Yeah, everything else is good. Activate mod. Mod's activated. Enemy. Stealth. And I guess we'll go with, you know, all three animations for the swords. That's what we're going to be doing, right? OBIS, Organized Bandits in Skyrim. Is that not one you have, Rooster? Right here? Ren's got the counter ready. Yeah, this is this adds the extra spawns in. So I don't have it enabled by default. You never want to start with it on. You always want to wait until you're in game physically to start it. But then number of extra bandits. This starts at 3 and it goes up from there. So any place that bandits spawn, when you enable this, it'll give you an extra 3 bandits immediately. And you could raise that number up to, I mean, I forget what the max is, but you can also activate dungeons. So this is basically putting added spawns in dungeons, clean up corpses. Intensity, you could, you know, adjust these, level limit, give potions, randomize. Outside maximum, you could set inside maximum. Outside maximum really is based on how many other area edits you have. You don't want to have too many of them, right? Now the special, this is one of my favorite parts, is you get minotaurs and spiders. Like these are the bandit trained spiders, dwarven spiders. You can see on the bottom there what it does, right? Once you enable them, you don't want to disable them. So that's why I wait to get in game first before I even activate Obis. Let's see, wet and cold. We got to do wet and cold all over again. This is the big one here. We're a vampire. We don't get blinded by the rain or the light. If you get that reference, you're pretty cool. It was a lame reference, but I don't give a fuck, so I'm all good. Followers, yes. Level lists. Level lists. Backpacks. Survival. I feel like I'm missing something. NPCs. Do we want our NPCs to be snowy? Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured you had it. You and I read the same lists. We have a lot of the same mods. I was curious. I'm like, I know he's heard of it. I just wasn't sure if you were running it. Some people don't. XPM SE Styles. Where are we? Sword. I'm back. I'm back. Back hip. Back hip. Should be good to go. Let's try this F5. I have the engine fixes again, but this is after another fresh install. Yep, still auto-saving. So engine fixes is what causes that. Doesn't do anything. Aside from annoy me. Brightness is good. Audio master needs to come down a tad. Voice needs to come up a tad. Ambience also needs to come up a tad. Music we can leave in the middle. Effects are always up. NPC footsteps are always up. I like to hear those. Weapons obviously are up. This looks good, and effects look good. Okay. So let's make a hard save over... Nyah. Oh, Finis. Knew I forgot one. His sword, his magicka, and refresh. Alright, so now Athrolor is reborn. Dunmer Vampire. Okay. And let's talk with the... Ooh. Do not know what that was, but okay. Let me see if I can back out of that. Yeah, don't activate that shrine tomorrow. Let me just make sure everything else is okay. He should be, right? I'll tell you, this will tell me in 1 second if okay, yeah, he's good. That was weird. Don't look at that statue. Talk to this one.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I'm a vampire residing in Coldhaven.
Even a modest existence is something to admire.
And I see my Wi-Fi on my cell phone as being a little bitch again today. That's great. You did about 70, Ren? That's awesome. Yeah, do them in batches, you know. It's weird for me, like my yeah, I forget what adds that. It's not Ren's shrines, but it's not always there. Because I've switched to Ramiro's shrines, and it was there. And I know they're just textures, right? So let me refresh my YouTube on my phone, because when I'm on here it likes to kick my phone off from Wi-Fi, which is ridiculous. That's how I have to see the chat, of course. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Alright, now let's sleep in the bed. Let me put a live chat on. I think I had top chat. I don't know what the difference is. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna sleep in the bed. Activate. So, got the Patcher to run with the Warlock. Wainrick is no more, unfortunately. I did get some nice pictures in with them. Oh yeah. He's got those blue eyes. Wow. Let's see what else they gave us. Some lavender. Right. Fine blood wine. You'll have to excuse my voice. Weather's ridiculous. It went from about 84, 85 degrees today to right around, gee, I don't know, 55 right now maybe? Kind of ridiculous. Okay. So we got all the storage in there. Now, pretty much everything is set. Let us configure better vampires. Go to general. Reverse progression, easier next. Hunger will affect abilities. That is true. We'll create vampire cattle. This is double. Blood points are enabled. Abilities will consume them. Sneak feeding on. We will extract blood potions. And I've done the cannibal feeding animation. I'm going to switch to the bedroll for this one. It's just going to look odd if you get him in a weird spot. I think it'll add some humor. Because I've seen some fucked up shit with this animation using this mod. And it's pretty comical. We'll keep the light level penalties in force. I think this will make it a little bit harder. I think that was one of my issues when I played him the first time. Is I accidentally disabled a lot of things, and then I went back and I looked at it towards the end when he was in like his, the high 40s, mid to high 40s level, and I'm like, oh, so sun's gonna do no damage, but we are gonna enforce the light level penalties. He will regen in low light, so if I hide in the shadows, he'll get his daytime shadow regen. So it's not quite as brutal as Sacrosanct. So, specialized sun damage, nothing here. Victims will mirror my skills. We will not put the hunters on yet. We will put them on. Feed on other vampires, increase stats. That is all good. Now we go to Misk. Abilities do not have recharge timers. Drain will not affect satiation. Blood potions will, though. No food and drink, no healing magic, and no potions. And I can access my inventory. And display the blood meter. Yes. So, blood points disable feed timer. Should we keep the meter always on? It's that little red bar off to the lower right. It sits right above your health. Do you guys think that would be annoying to see, or should I just have it toggled so that it only comes on when abilities that require it get used? Kind of like an iHUD for the blood meter. I think if it was always on, it would get annoying, right? It sounds like rain, doesn't it, Ren? Showing changing. Yeah, I believe that. So, blood points, disable feed timer. So toggle whether your satiation will have a feed timer or not. If you disable feed timer, only use of your blood potions will affect your hunters. Blood points, blood point cost will be double. We don't want that. Okay. Oh, you can change the opacity. Awesome. Spells and abilities. So we have to feed first before we go into our spells so we can gain our first little bit of spells. Okay, so that should be it, right? Now, I don't have the ELFX enhancer this time. You're welcome. Let's liven things up just a tad. Couple more here. Ooh, that one. Alright, so we'll go to books. Learn Ghost Walk Muffle. Go to Magic. We'll set the drain. Set Ghost Walk and Muffle. Healing we're not going to use. Visible favor to gear. Ha! I think that's it for now. Should be good, right? That's just to get the surge of vampiric power and what that does. Where is it? Vampire blood rested. Anytime you're a vampire and you sleep in a coffin, you just get a basic magicka resistance for 10%. Not too bad. You know, it is what it is. Now we were gonna give him, let me see here. Just a basic circlet of magicka. It's the top one there, yep. And a ring. Okay. So you just say some basic equipment. That's all he needs, right? Let's take a look at the circlet. I think the circlets are now different. These are J's. Oh. So you can see the difference in the circlet. I missed this mod. So, anyway. Let's take some of the blood potions that we have in the house. There should be a couple. Let's see if there's anything in the wardrobe. The fine stuff we could probably sell for some money. We don't have any money yet. Blackberry mead. That's interesting find, right? Knife and fork. So, yeah, I was happy that I got the patcher to run for the Warlock. It just, there's a lot of other things. My grass mod was basically shit. I wasn't happy with that. I was running Northern Grass. Not that it's a bad mod. I just think the patcher doesn't like certain other mods. And I have landscape fixes in there. Gracious of Alchemy. Ooh. Take all that. What fell in there? Bloodgrass pot. Okay. It always seems to fall down to me. Apothecary's satchel. So yeah, I was happy with that. I was definitely happy with the character setup. I mean, aside from the elves at the college, that was really the only issue, right? My character looked great. Those of you that saw the pictures I put up, they look great. And then it was just the college characters. But I think with him now, I'm a little more focused on what I want him to do. How much does muffle cost? 123. Do I have? I have 143. God damn. Okay. That will drain it all. But he's back. F5, and we will go into Cold Haven. What's going on, Sonner? Yeah, it's the same thing here too, Ren. It's just it's been cold. It's been frigid. It was warm this like I said, it was almost 80 something degrees in the afternoon, right?
Need something?
My eyes are cooler than his. This is House Quora. Let's explore around Cold Haven a little bit before we actually head out.
Planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I don't know. Just here to take a look. Maybe steal some stuff. Servant. Ooh. Flawless diamond. Wow. Okay. Abilities. I did not set any, because I did not feed yet. That would be why. Okay. I can't feed on her. I can feed on the guy outside. Static, damn. I'm just looking to see if there's other blood potions in here. That's kind of cool looking. It's a very low-res picture, but it's still a pretty cool picture nonetheless. They do have some things here. Ice race teeth. Let's go upstairs one more. Turn that damn torch off, right? See, I can't use things like that. The founding of Cold Haven. Potions aren't going to do me any good. Seed. The only other thing that I really have to do with this character is regenerate the face gen data for my followers that I've created. Specifically the Rangers. Because when you wipe clean, everything that was in meshes and textures got erased. And I'm fine with, I'm okay with that. What's that? Oh. Statics. Looks really cool. Each house has some neat stuff in it. I have metal lockpicks. Of course I'm out of lockpicks. Yeah, weird, right? You leave the building, you don't hear anything, and... It's nice to see him back in his shadow skill set, to be honest with you. he's run this. He's run the Volkihar set. He's run Geralt set. First to bonus. This one always felt the most natural. Not that we're gonna be doing any alchemy, but you know. I know I don't totally have his jumping, his super jumping yet. We will. I hate how they have the Dawn Guard. They basically use the Volkihar Knight, right?
Waiting.
And then a Dawn Guard helm. And some of them wear a heavy helm. Well, there's water inside here.
Back from some adventure.
You're hearing it from here. And I believe there's falls. Where is it? Further up? Get all the alchemy stuff. I think it's over this side. Let me see. Where's the exit? If that's the only place where there's falls, then and you could hear it that much, that's quite loud. Gornat. Some interesting things in here. Yeah, this guy's got the
Need something?
got the Dawn Guard heavy. This should take me outside. Cover back up. And you'll notice the sound effects are a little bit different. Because I am doing the combo mod, audio overhaul and immersive sounds with the consistency patch. It was going to be one or the other, and I said, fuck it, I'll do both of them. Why not? Oh, I wonder who this is going to be. I wonder. Of course it's Moloch Ball. And we'll do that now to gain a little bit of favor with them. He is our deity after all, right? There's two of them there. And that's the bedroll animation. Look at that! Wonderful, isn't it? There we go. Ah, beautiful. And a lockpick. Now. Now we get our ability. Ooh, now we get our abilities. So under destruction we take Frost Cloud. And then under, let's see, deflect light and shadow. Prestare. Seduction. That's pretty much all I really use. Deflect light and shadow is probably the most. And I've got the head tracking mod on as well, so he will look at certain things. I did add that back in. We went back to Ominous with Obsidian. The 8K night sky. Looks like my stream is buffering again. Or is it just my Wi-Fi? Yeah, of course it's just my Wi-Fi. Oh. What was it? Disable bloom. Right. Let me save. Let me apply changes. Okay. So I think that was everything. There we go. EMB is on. Good to go. Other changes I've made. I've added back in Matthew's 3D landscapes. I swapped back out to Vadosprum for grass. Right. Just make sure my settings are on master. No, they're on adept. We always start on master. Always, always, always. Went back to 3D trees and plants. You know, basically the whole old setup I had. I'm happy with it, you know. Just feels more natural to me. I did like the old setup, but well, that's something new. Let's see. Glow dust. Ah. Come on, turn over. Well, fuck you then. I'm not gonna fight it. Of course, the alchemy table is out here. Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, Ren, what do you think we should do? We have, we have a good amount of things we can do. Which is favorite I need? Bit fatigued, huh? Turn that down just a little bit. We will need to sleep, but being a vampire it shouldn't be all the time. Let's see how the map looks. Slow green, looks like it's working. Yeah, you know, the college would be a good idea to check out. What I'm thinking I'll do, I'm gonna go by foot, so we'll take Cold Haven. We'll go to Riften. We'll go up this way. We'll make a nice roundabout, but then when I get to Windhelm, I think I'll take the carriage. I'm going the wrong way. Of course I'm going the wrong way. We'll see how he does fatigued. That is going to level us up a little bit, so. Where you at, boys? See what he's going after. Oh, level 12 bear, huh? I don't think so. So they will do some damage to me. Nearly going here. Go into health, just to start, and let's lower that destruction. It's gonna be our bread and butter, so to speak, in the early going. Try and collect some antlers. Nope. More of them, huh? Hey guys. Just pelt stuff I don't need. Don't have the super jump quite yet. Oh, look at them all. That's not cool. Ren, you're gonna get your counter out, right? Oh. Damn. One. No connection, huh? Yeah, my Wi-Fi is timed out. Nope, that was death number one. Oh, we're all the way back here. Awesome. So I didn't do any of this yet, right? God damn it. This is why you save often. Let's turn that off. Don't need it. Hunger and thirst is what we need. So Frost Cloud is 3. Alright. Now we're good. Hey, see you later. And you're out already. I know the time difference is terrible, isn't it? It sucks. You almost forget like these early levels with him. How many episodes do we have? What was it, like 10 plus deaths? There's too many to count. Strand. Well, there was a bear here. Don't know where he went to. That's okay. There he is. He's hunting. And wolves, huh? Oh! Down we go, number 2. I think there was a save. So, I think the stream's just acting up in general. Now, is it good now? Okay, god damn it. Yeah, the highest is 18? Well, we may hit that now, so. Going to college is not a lot of guards there. Not a lot of necks to bite, so to speak. Like I'll do it, but I mean, you know. Yeah, they're up there, they're hunting. Can I get him? Get him twice. Should level my sneak up too. I think I'll put the first point into sneak actually. Oh, there's a person. And that bear is relentless. Look at that. why I took gourds, but okay. Let's go, bear. Come on. Gotcha that time. Well, one pelt from his Temba. Alright. Let's see if anybody is awake.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
No, that's okay. He's staring at me, damn it. White veins. There was a time when I could have scaled that river in one leap and bound. Not so much. I really hate my Wi-Fi on my phone. Makes me turn it off and use my data.
Damn wizard. Keep your hands off of me.
I think I have a bounty. Just take everything. Get this guy too. That was a couple of them, huh? Oh yeah, I got a bounty. Awesome. Well, that's terrible. Well, just take all that. Alright. I'm not sure I'm crazy about this animation. Hey, Mel. Leather Rebels helmet. I don't remember seeing one of these. I mean, it's leather. And the northern stuff, that's all light armor. Yeah, we'll take some of that. Make them naked. Right? It's the other storm cloak. It's got the book. This is also light. And I don't need the note to the captain. Do some feeding. Yep, from guards armor. I cannot play without that mod now. Absolutely cannot play with it. It adds weapons too, which I was pleasantly surprised about.
What did you do?
Well, seduced you. Got him. Let's see if he's got any important news for me. Where the hell did he go? There he is. Garnet. Oh, backpack. Awesome. Necklace of Merit. Armor rating is increased 5%. Interesting. Ring of Looting. Let's take a look at that, right? Oh, that's heavy armor. Okay. How to be a leader. Which apparently I'm terrible at. To our respectable investor, it seems our expedition into Pine Peak... Oh, so these are the random ones. Alright, so this one's at Pine Peak. It's met with some resistance from its inhabitants. I know this isn't the first time, but if you would provide us with a few more men and supplies, we are certain the treasure there would yield a return on your investment. The time is for sure. This time for sure. If not, we could begin searching for prospects outside of the rift. A swift reply would be most appreciated. Well, not gonna get that letter. Just read everything here. Oh yeah, let me activate Organized Bandits. Duh, now that I'm actually in here, right? I always forget something. So, how many should we do? We'll enable it, right? Starts with 3. I don't think so. I don't think you can craft them. The northern, was it? Yeah, is it the Northmen's or the Northerners war axe? That looks badass. The only other one that I saw that matched that in terms of looks to me personally, well, there's 2. I know John Rose was working on one. It was kind of a basic. I think he was going to include it in his Ranger's weapons if it's not already in it. And then somewhat historical. I think that's something. There's like a long name to it. There's that one, and then Viking weaponry has a really nice like one-handed axe. But if you run all those mods together, you're bound to pick one up. So, number of extra bandits. Let's stick with 3 for now. Inside we'll do 5, outside 5, randomize yes, give potions yes, chance of potions. Well, they should have potions, so let's put it at 50%, right? Clean up corpses. Corpse section will be cleaned up after some time. Yes, because we don't want their bodies just laying around. Level limit. Intensity. And activate dungeons. Settings are currently custom. Okay. And then we will do minotaurs and spiders. Ooh. Why not, right? The bearded axe. I remember that one. Well, we're not going to investigate the ruins. Where are we on the map here? Oh, we have a level up. I guess I could just cut straight to Windhelm. I was trying to head over to this way, which I guess I could still do. We'll go through the tundra. I want to go to... There's a cave here. Ooh, well, there's a bandit fort right here. Yeah, we'll make our way to the camp and then take the road up to Windhelm. Should be this way. We'll cut across country. Oh, I already have the level up. Okay, now let's take this. Go more into health right now. This one's going to be sneak. It's got to be. Right? And then the third one will be light armor like normal. We always hit illusion later on. It's not a main concern right now. He just feels so much better in his shadow scale gear. Alright, yeah, put that away. He doesn't want to. Oh, the animation's not stuck. There we go. Go magic for a little while. Whoa. That was dizzying to me. Can only imagine. Damn it, wrong one. Let's go, big guy. Encampment. Nothing. Although they can all see me now, which means all the archers are gonna come out, right? No, you heard nothing. What if they're gonna come this way? What's up, Kurgan? You don't got much left there, buddy, do you? Down you go. Oh, neither do I. Neither do I. I forgot some of these sons of bitches are actually strong. Is it the bite of the flea? Come on, cross the bridge. God damn it. Archers, huh? Oh, you did find me. And I'm stuck in my animation.
Where'd you go?
You don't know where I went. Don't worry about it. What's up, guys? Oh, I totally messed that one up. Yep, that's my best. Damn. No, probably not. Oh, he's got the blade sword. Highlander. Come on. Coming? Oh, you don't like that.
You won't get away from me.
No, probably not.
I cannot.
If you're gonna stand right there, I'll just blast you. I don't know if I'm keen on that animation for the roll. It's amusing, you know, but I mean, scrap armor. We don't have much stamina. We do have that backpack. I'm reluctant to put that backpack on right now. We'll take the torch and we will feed. Right, let's take a look. I actually think it's a little bit longer drawn out animation than the other one. He's got a Skyforged Greatsteel. That's... Wow, White Red Noble Armor. That's expensive. Alright, we'll take it. And the water skin. Let's see if I can carry all this crap. Throw that on, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. For now. I don't know, I think I prefer the other animation. I might just change it up. Anybody else around? I am a foul blood drinker. Nothing you're gonna do about it. You're gonna fall down. Oh, you went all the way down. Oh! Couple of them. Not cool. Not cool. God damn it. They come out of nowhere. It's crazy, right? Oh, we didn't even hit the fucking camp yet. God damn it. Let's try from up top here first. Let's try to get the high ground, take some of these guys out. I don't have a bow or arrow. At least I don't think I do. Oh no, I have a hunting bow. I have 13 arrows. Let's actually screw around some archery. Why not, right? I never do it. We're usually not that bad at it. Jeez. Oh, they're all right there. I wish I really had it like an AoE frenzy spell right now. I might just snipe them. This is making my sneak skill go up. Oh, the first miss. Damn. This one. Got him. Oh, archery. Sneak archery for the win, right? It doesn't matter where you shoot. You can just shoot in a whole crowd and they're just like, oh, what's that? How many do I have? I have 5 arrows left. Okay. There's a guy right there, I think. Yeah. They're all just kind of huddled there. Gotcha. I think I missed what, like twice? Alright, I'm out of arrows. That was fun. Let me have 5 right there, just because I have some damage on them. Oh, there you go. You just slide all the way down? Oh, that looks fun. Oh, I love being a vampire. Let's go up here. There he is. He sees me. So does that douchebag. Ooh. Alright, enough. I guess that's fair. I guess that's only fair. I was sniping you guys. Now it's your turn, right? Hello, random bandit warrior. And you missed from that range right there? Oh, you hit me when I move. Okay. The bite of a flea? Oh my god. Red, you keeping count? My Wi-Fi decides it wants to start working again. took health. We're gonna go light armor this time. Okay. Can I get you from here? Because you're doing a good amount of damage to me. McLeod. Down you go. You're a random bandit warrior. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's Kurgan. Probably. He's the one that killed me the last time. Oh. Well, I don't want to get the best of you. Probably shouldn't have came in here. Let's slow them down a little bit. I'm tired of this.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Oh yeah, you got that nice sword there, huh? No, you're gonna die. Well, I take your blood. Anyway. I think Highlander's the one that had, yeah, he had the noble stuff, right? Feed, let's feed. Yeah, that's a weird animation. I gotta change that up. No cannibal feeding again. It's a little more, more what I'm used to. Ooh, carrying too much. Alright, throw that backpack on. Extract some blood. Yeah, that animation's a little more me. It's Kurgan. I think we got all of them, which is a 5 right here. Actually, let me hard save it here. We'll do one right at the beginning of Skyrim here. Black linen. Ooh, I'm gonna take the spring steel bow. Nice. Anyone else? There are a ton of people I killed here. So the good thing is it's a place where you can come where you can feed. I dare say. Nope. If you could hit me through there, Theory, you could try. Oh, that got me. Wow, he's got some. You may have to. You could try. Almost daylight at this point. This is something a vampire would do. He would go after everybody in a camp. You know, just take them all out as best he can. There's more of them. Question is, where are they hiding? I'm about to start taking damage from the daylight here. Where are they? Alright, so there's none here. Okay. So there's the daylight. Okay. Get them all? I think we did. I think we did. Yep. Seal of a brighter heart. Don't know how I missed that one. I think there are some either on this bridge or on the other side. Oh, look at that death. McLeod. Dwarven bow. You get 100 arrows. Nice. Skyforged steel. Damage of 0. Can't be right. Well, let me check some other stuff here. Blade sword, damage is 0. Alright, so all the all the weapons have a damage of 0 on them for some reason. Let me check my armor rating. Hold on a second. Alright, that's right. Okay. So why do all my weapons, and it's all of them, they all have damage of 0. Check to see if there's weakness to fire. Should be the only thing, right? Weirdness isn't going to cause that. Awesome. Now I gotta figure this out. How does this happen on a new game save? With clean masters and everything deleted, everything reinstalled. No weapon values are showing, right? It's gonna annoy the piss out of me. Now I have to fast travel. Go back to Coldhaven. Yeah. Well, I have EFF, but I don't have any followers that would. And I used it the last time. Like I said, my load order is identical to what I did last time. Apparently I didn't take his lockpick. Well, something's I mean, I'm obviously doing damage, right? He's got the sun visual effects. I have to turn that off. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I'm gonna make a hard save here. Take a quick break. I say I can figure this shit out. Pain in the ass. So my weapon values are all 0. Good to know. Alright, good to know. About a 15 or so. I'm gonna look into this a little bit, see if I can figure anything out. Yeah, my weapons are doing damage. It's just the interface, and I'm gonna have to take a look. I don't have no conflicts. I have absolutely no conflicts. So there may be a patch or something that I'm missing, but I don't think... Because it's identical to the same setup I had last time. I'm trying to think if there's anything from Moral Loot. Moral Loot Immersive Armors, Immersive Weapons patch, Lore Weapon Expansion patch, Weapons Armor Clothing Clutter, Patch MLU, Indigo patch, Immersive Sounds with Moral Loot patch, then EFF, or RDO, EFF patch. Yeah, alright. I'm going to take a look into this a little bit more. Yeah, I'll take about a 15. I'll come back, guys. Apologize about that. Let me, I should have a be right back up. Okay. I'll be back in about 15. Should be good, right? Yeah, if my audio cuts out, just let me know. Should be fine. Forward a mall. Dwemer ruins up there. This is nothing. Ah. What's up,
What do you
Winter
need?
Killer?
Don't do that.
I didn't do nothing.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Nope, we could screw with some giants though. See how I could take on 2 giants at level 4 on Master. Oh, I can't even take on wolves. Bastards. Nope, 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 we're out of dodge. Get out of town. Let's do stamina. Christ on a cross. Alright. Well, what else are we doing? Sneak, I would say. We'll stay with sneak, right? Yeah. Stay with mastery. Oh, we are going to get a second perk out of this. Let's go into, yeah, we'll go in, we'll take the second rank of destruction, because that's all you really need with them. Oh, they're everywhere. Get out of dodge. Let's go, come on. I have like no stamina whatsoever. Two giants on master difficulty at a very low level. That's probably not a good idea, right? Yeah, no stamina at all. That'll give me some stamina. Some magic. Alright. Let's go, boys. And I missed both of them. So what's he got? Ooh, pouches. Arrows. You guys, you can feel free to help out anytime. No, of course you're getting out of here. I know I aggro the giants. Sorry. Whoa, alright. Ash pile number 6. Load that back up. That's right, Chad. I thought it was Riverside. And you weren't done with it yet. There was stuff flying all over the place. You got it settled down though, right? Just check my... Alright, everything's good. We're good. Let's not rile up the Giants. So let's go back to the bandit camp again, and we'll try this one more time without the... Ah, that's... Okay. I wasn't sure what you named it. I wasn't sure. Although I do... No, okay, I remember that now. You have to forgive me, my memory is complete shit. It must have run off. Oh, yeah.
The vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Will they? Okay. Well. Hope there's not two ears. What am I doing? Extracting some blood, yeah, there we go. Down you go. Mage hood. Leave him naked. Can't really use anything else. Take the torch. I can always use torches. Alright. So we'll take that level. Yeah, we'll go stamina. So we're at 5. We'll go 1 destruction. And we'll go 1 into stealth again. So we're gonna go this way. So we're gonna pass for them all. These mages are usually none too happy to see me. Oh, he went right down. Back off. You're just the bodyguard. You don't count. Let's see. Now there should be a Shrine of Julianos in here, which I will use. Let's do this. Let's deflect some light and shadow. This one can't see me. Got her. Extract a blood potion. And it went down. Game crashed. That was the first crash I've had in quite some time. Okay. Well, 12:30, guys. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just restart it back up? Or you want me to call it for the night? Seems like there's some stuff playing around in my load order. Now I'm getting one. What am I getting here? What is this? One or more script extender plugins which failed to load. Which is what? Let me see here on my right side. It doesn't tell me. And there's nothing in overwrite. Ah! For audio overhaul. Let me take a look here. Let me check the file tree. How exactly do I put up my mod organizer on OBS, John? You know this, I don't. What do I have to add? So far, I have live stream, and then obviously the stuff for my overlay starting soon. Be right back. Uh, add new scene. Yeah, we could absolutely fix it. I'm up for it. I just like you to be able to see it when I'm doing it. I'm capturing my just my monitor. I have game capture on. This is the only one that I have. I'm using Streamlabs, by the way. Alright, give me a second here. Settings. Set to monitor. So where would I go? Output monitor? Okay. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is new to me. I have the majority of it figured out, but I haven't really played around nearly as much as you have or a lot of other people, but going back and forth from the game to breaks and stuff like that, I have that down pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while since I've seen you stream anything. The last one I think was when you were doing the one for Granite Hill. That's the one that I was in on. In the meantime, I will upload some of these nice pictures I got. Display capture, huh? What's it under, stream or output? Or something different? Sources, hit the plus sign. Okay, hold on. Studio. Studio sources, hit the plus sign. What was it again? It was display capture. Choose monitor. Primary monitor. It's only one. Capture your monitor. Add source. Done. Alright, so you're going to see it all freaky now. How do I fix this part coming up? I remember when I first set this up, this is what I saw. Place whatever capture you have now. Yeah, monitor 1's right at the top. God damn. I'm on monitor 1, right? This game, monitor 1. You're all getting to see me fail epically. John gets a good laugh at this. Next to the X. Alright. Maybe that'll work there. Should be popping up on your screen there. There you go. So I shrink the entire Streamlabs. Okay. So that'll look a little bit better. Alright, so here's the SNC saved.dll audio overhaul. And of course it also kicks my monitors off. So I hit audio overhaul, right? That is this one in SKSE and plugins, this top DLL. Now I didn't have this when I started. This must have been after I ran the game. And since I didn't exit out of the game back to MO2, I would have never known this. So is this just something I could hide or delete? Because it's not needed. There's nothing in overwrite. tried hiding it to see if it goes away. Yeah, alright. Went away. Just hit it. I didn't delete it. So I have audio overhaul. Let me see here. So let me make sure I have everything else right. It's 24. Okay, so it's right at the top here. Audio overhaul, immersive sounds, then the patch for the synergy patch. Yeah, it looks good. Just double check to see if there's any inconsistencies or anything. Errors should be 0. I'll probably have like 12 warnings or 14 warnings or something. Yeah, 14. That's normal. The ironic thing is here, these patches, I have all these for Legacy. They're all from Quinn's. I kind of figured that, because I shrunk it down. I'm only running 326 active right now. But as long as the errors are 0, it seems to be okay. And these are all the patches, which you're probably looking at and you're probably shaking your head. Lump them together. But everything else came out okay. So, looks like it's good. The SSE engine fixes what was causing my my F5 autosave issue. For whatever reason, without it, every time I'd F5, it would autosave, but when you go to look at my actual saves, it would hard save for me. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But that's what that is. So yeah, we're back to that. Let's run it. Let's go back into OBS. We'll do game capture. This should all change here. Don't mind me, it went from 84 degrees down to 50. Tad bit of a cold. I have to move down south where you are. Going in game, there we go. Nice. So, out of curiosity, John, is that I don't want to, speak on it if it's something you haven't mentioned to everybody, but is that file almost done? Is it done? Because that would be something that I would want to add. So we're going up this way. Hello, mage bodyguard. You could try. I didn't even get a good swipe on her. How about that? Lame. Not that I need. Whoa, your familiar's out. Okay. Let's try this again here.
Fire, frost, or lightning, you will suffer at my hand.
Okay. God, I love that sword. Love that sword. So we crashed right about here, right?
Need something?
Oh, well, you know, if you're gonna be nice about it, no, I don't need anything. Put seduction back on. Oh, it's this guy up here. So I might not be able to,
Huh?
Oh, I can! Awesome. See if I could drain him dry.
Huh?
Third one usually does it. Yep, there we go. And they always give you more money. Rebels armor. It's expensive. And I'm carrying too much. God damn you. What don't I need? Basic steel sword. Get rid of it, right? Okay. Can I make it? I can make it. Okay, we're good. Let's not aggro the giants again. So I don't have much in the way of stamina regen. The daylight here. Random skeever. Now there's a lot going on here. Well, looks like the Empire's winning. Let's see what got on them. East March Rebels, Northerners Sword. Rebel Shield. I'll take the shield, take the arrows. I can always use the torch. Boots of Iron. No, thank fellas. Nothing to see here. Good luck to whoever wins. Get up there. In we go. So your fray is 25, carry weight, Finister is potions and poisons. Magnus is 10% to absorb. Xerxes is scrolls, don't use them. Trinamac is two-handed, don't use that either. Siribane is regen max magica, that's handy. And Ariel is missile weapons, which I have none of. I like my god, thank you very much. We'll stay with Molag Ball. Almost said Manny Marco. Oh, this is Manny Marco's shrine, so. The Black Worm cult. No, I probably shouldn't have. You're gonna be a dick about it. Where's your buddy? Screw it, whatever. We'll go take a look at Kynes Grove. Oh, they're really fighting. Look at that. Yeah, I may need to, this one here.
I knew it.
You knew it? Did you? Oh, he's got that stupid helmet on. Don't need any of that. Nope. Take that helmet off, buddy. Come on. Curiosity. No, I'm all rested. Okay, we're good. seem to be buffed for level 10. Whoa, down you go. I'll be taking some of that health back. Oh my god. Not cool, man. Yeah, I want to load that game. Come on. That's what happens when you start out as a vampire in the daylight on Master with a million difficulty mods. You collect ash piles. Where did I save it? I should definitely have a save past here. Hold on. Yeah. It's loading the wrong one on me. Thanks, Ren. Yeah, we don't like that helm, do we? Yeah, it looks better like that. So let's see this guy here. I don't know. See if you can see me now. Yeah, he's coming. Let's get ready to rip his heart out, right? Alright. That's not gonna work. Stale. I'm trying to get the best of you. No, I don't want to do that. Get out of there. I want to rip his heart out.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Did I? Oh, yeah. Oh, so satisfying. There you go, Ren. And apparently I'm carrying too much. Look at that, huh? That is beautiful. Oh. There you go, buddy. There's one for you. Can you get? It's all coming out. Look at that. Oh, well, don't cover it up. Ah, fuck you. Okay. Anyway. Dessert is served, yeah. There we go. Now I could probably take one giant, right? You would think. I just aggroed a whole bunch of other stuff. Wolves, apparently. Yeah, you could stay slowed, buddy. I'm not quite fast enough yet to, we have a little bit of a boost to our skills, but not quite enough. He's still fighting them. Well, let's let him, let's do this. We'll close the gate here. They'll have a hard time getting in.
Yes?
Kinds of Grove. Breedwood. This is one of my favorite areas of the game. Well, we're making it to Windhelm. Get a hard save in here, just in case. You never know, right? He's making it. We have a bunch of shit to sell. Out of stamina, of course. These are regular blood one. Do you mind, Mr. Goat? They do look good, don't they? Look at that. Oh wow. Alright, so oh, Dying to Blood, yeah, you could absolutely see in the distance. Look at that. Pretty good vantage from right here. You could see that second Nordic ruin all the way in the distance there. As I fall off the cliff. So what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll basically sell all this stuff. Hey, Sonar, what's going on, buddy? Yep, you missed me. You rip a heart out and teabag a bandit. Nothing to see here. I absolutely love this. I can't play without this mod now. Guard armor replacer.
Let me guess.
Yeah, somebody's totally
Someone
stole my
stole
sweet
your
roll.
sweet
Yep, yep. And we'll just check the elves to make sure that their faces are okay. They should be.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink.
Yeah,
and you
she's
refuse
good.
to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperials.
Seduction. And we haven't turned anybody yet.
You can't be serious.
Don't even bother with that one. Leave it to the orcs.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Kind of a messy metal anyway.
Exactly.
Poor old woman.
Don't like those eyes you've got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I just want to sell you some shit,
Take a
buddy.
look.
Come on. So you can have this and this and the Riften Guard Sword. Do not need it. I like this. I'm not two-handed. It's a sweet looking weapon. We'll keep the... I'll be honest. I like the look of the spring steel bow a little bit more. So we'll sell the dwarven one. And the blade sword I do not need, because I can always craft something better. And this, all this stuff. Well, you know what? We are gonna pick up Inigo, right? At some point. So he's in Ripton, so we have Ripton guard stuff for him. Get rid of the vampire stuff. The Waira Noble I'm gonna keep. Ripton guard armor, Ripton guard gauntlets. Did I accidentally sell him boots? Take those back just for the hell of it. Okay. And I don't need the pelts. Right, so that should be it from him.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I ain't asking for much.
That does look nice.
Just a few septums.
Alright, so what do we got? Circle of Magic we're keeping, Hooded Mage Robes, yeah. Nicholson. Ring of Looting. Alright, we're keeping the rest. This point's gonna go into Magicka. We'll hold off on the perk for a second here.
Or Nilsi.
I don't have it. If you want to lower price,
Yeah, so the elves in Windhelm look okay.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, looks like my Wi-Fi on my phone is being ridiculous right now. Apologies. Go back to live chat there. Okay, now we're good. What can I sell her, huh? Stendar, yeah, I don't need it. All the stuff that I got for my room, don't need it. Knapsacks, don't need them. We'll keep this. We'll keep the Whiterun Noble stuff. So all we need is the blood potions, and I don't even think the alchemist stuff will work on me if I do anything in the ways of alchemy. I will not need these. Let's see if she's got anything decent. Or probably all just shit that I just sold to her, right? That's usually how it goes. Yep. Lockpicks I do need. Okay. My carry weight's down to 182. I can take the stupid backpack off, thank God.
Thank you for your custom.
Okay. Save it right there.
I lost my
We have
princess
no
in
other
the
business here.
Have you ever lost anyone close?
Although, what time is it? It's 3, huh? We could,
Good afternoon. Yes?
Interesting.
Come
We'll
on.
do is we'll sleep for a
Just
couple
don't
hours.
fire
I want to
up.
turn
Take
some
a
of the
seat
priests and
get the cold
priestesses.
out.
Ah. Take that.
Another dark elf.
Ah.
Just what Windhelm needs.
Racist bitch.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you to your
Yeah,
room.
no need.
Right this way. Let
If
me know
you've
if
got
there's
some
anything else
time,
you need.
stop by my house of curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Alright, everybody out of my
Poor
room.
Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
So, what I normally do is I like to go to, I like to go to the temple.
Name's Nilsson.
God damn, there's NPCs everywhere.
Your skin's as pale as the snow.
I know
Scared of
this.
sunlight or something?
Yes. Yes, I am. Let's see if there's sleep in here. Oh, you're going there. Yeah, go ahead. Go to sleep. Damn. Okay. And of course the other one detects me. Do the same thing to her. Yora, we have no reason to... Neither one of them are quest givers, so it's all good. Is there anybody else in here? Seriously? Nice.
Hello, friend.
Lord time.
Let's not waste any time.
Yeah, follow me. And, what do you have by the way of equipment here? Robes of Talos, huh? Cowl of Talos. Alright, you can,
Can I help you?
yeah, that's part
I
of it.
wish you well, friend. Be careful.
So we got a couple, vampires on the inside here in Wentown. You'll see them about town when they're walking. They will feed now. Which is, you know, nice touch. As it should be. Whew. I think there's a script for those to make them hang like that. I'm not 100% sure about it, but...
Need a ride?
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
Winter hold, sir.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Alright.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah. Absolutely love this loading screen mod. It's fantastic. Bloodlusters.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn. For a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try. Huh? What was that? What'd you do?
Nothing. You're good. And Feralda's okay. Alright, so before we go in, make a save here. Alright, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. John, when I feed, I'll show you here real quick. So you have some specific abilities with better vampires. This is why I like it a little more than Sacrosanct. Well, I should say a lot more. Where is it? Where am I going for? Alright. So here's some of your base abilities, right? Deflect Light and Shadow. You can use this at any time and you can set the mod up however you like. So the way that I have it set up in my game is I go by the blood point system. A little blood bar appears in the lower left-hand side of your screen, and when you feed, whether in combat or just feed on somebody while they're sleeping, it restores a portion of that bar, right? So some of your abilities use blood points, so that bar will naturally shrink. It's similar to a health bar; it's almost the same color and everything, right? So like Deflect Light and Shadow, this uses some. This is the one that I just used in Windhelm to turn those two priests into vampires. You could do it on anybody. Be careful with quest givers and merchants, because it can break them giving you quests still. But you could turn them into followers, because when you feed on it, it turns them into a vampire and they become a potential follower. But only when they're sleeping can you do this one here. Yeah, so it allows you to turn a feeding victim into a vampire ally. They will follow you and serve you as your liege. And then you have a base seduction. This is standard from the base game. It doesn't use any of the blood points, which is great. You could use it over and over again just as a calm spell for the most part. And with Ordinator, if you pump your illusion up, it actually affects this for higher levels. A couple other things you get: reveal auras. So nearby living creatures, dead, undead, machines, they can be seen through obstacles, obviously what it says there. Magicka and blood points are consumed, so this saps your Magicka and some of the blood points. Domination's another one. You could dominate a person's mind for 2 to 10 seconds. This uses blood points while it's active. They can resist, and this is a 5-hour recharge. And then Servant is just your race dead. They serve you for 10 minutes though. It's a lot better, or until they die. And then Mind Blast. This is let me go back. This is one of my favorite ones here. All targets in an area of 12 to 20, I would assume radius is what they mean, are paralyzed for 1 to 4 seconds, and all of your stamina is consumed. So you can do this once every 5 hours. It's a really cool oh shit, get out of jail or get out of dodge ability. Yeah, what I do normally is every time I go to a new hold, I usually target the priests, because they serve the divines, and Athrulur obviously serves Moloch Bal. He serves the Daedric Lord. So the priests to him are abominations, the Thalmor to him are abominations, So he kills Thalmor at a will. He basically sides with the Nords, even though he's a vampire. He's not a friend of the Empire, so to speak. The only other spells I run are Ghost Walk and Muffle. Muffle for silence, and then Ghost Walk's an invisibility spell. It's actually pretty cool. It's in my left hand right here. So when I break invisibility, right? This is from Apocalypse, right? So I'm over here. Now I'll cast Muffle, right? And it teleports me back to the initial spot. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna autosave here. I take a quick break before I go in. I'm gonna recharge my coffee up a little bit because I need it. I got the Keurig going already. I already have it up. So I'm gonna take about a 10 to 15 or so. Grab a quick cigarette. Grab my coffee, and then I'm gonna come back. All right. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Let me just put a message up here. Be right back. Oh. I can't PC tonight for the life of me. The screen's gonna pop back on. Alright, we're good. I'll see you guys in about 15. Alright, 1:30. Coming back here. So with the getting to the college here. Nice, Ren. Should pop back up soon. Okay. Hopefully. Alright, what time is it? It is almost 4:30 in the morning here. Should be popping right back on your screen in a minute. Let me go to all chat, live chat. Awesome. So yeah, the looks like the elves in the college look pretty good. We got Winterhold Restored going on. We'll keep Seduction on just in case. You never know. We never know what she's gonna ask us to cast. Let me grab my torch.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Yeah, she looks
good. The way
good.
is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
So why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I'd like to enter.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Well, I like to feed on everybody inside. Of course, that would probably be frowned upon. So yeah, I'd just like to see what it looks like. You know, because mods and everything.
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I'll take your test then.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion.
I love when they do this.
If you could cast it on the
I should have enough
realm
magic
as
to
well,
cast it.
that would prove your skill.
I don't know it yet.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Okay, here we go.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright. So, fear is 125. We can do this, right?
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
See, as much as I like to have the NPCs overhauled totally and have them all look amazing,
follow me.
I think that it's a little too tedious. I just run Wicco, right? And I'll leave the spirit walk up there, right? And I find that that's pretty much all I need. I mean, she looks fine, right? You know, for a base over, trying to feed on you, first of all. Let's do that. Okay, well, come on. It's almost morning. You coming? No? Okay, alright, come on. There you go.
But the college lives on.
And you see the neck bites there. That's awesome.
The college is an asset to Skyrim.
Yes, it is. So a couple other things this side of the map. So for those of you who don't know, there's a little thing called Voyager's End ship that's over here. I'm not going to get into what that is. Some of you may already know what that is, some of you may not. We'll leave that for another day. Alright, well, Feralda's being a bitch, so... take a look. So, it's a little different already, I can tell. Hall of Acumen. So this is Obscures, right? Yeah, still on. How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm still trudging through. I wanted to take a look at Obscures. I swapped college mods. Immersive College is out. I wanted to see how Obscures looked. I've seen it before, just I've never used it myself, so. Concerning office hours. See, stuff like this is really neat. I like stuff like this. You could find each one at a certain place. Their offices are located on the top floor. The Hall of Diligence. The new hall is added, okay. Concerning conjuration. Let's see. Oh, he should be allowed as well, Finis. Borrowed books concerning my ingots. Invisibility. Oh, this is definitely Drevis, right? This is Feralda. Okay. Interesting. Absent members. Thalion has taken up residency in Morthal until further notice. The wizard Woundfirth, the Unliving, accepted the position of court magician of Windhelm. Septimus continues to be on expedition. Oh, so that's neat. So, like, they're all referenced in the base game. So it looks like Obscure added all this stuff in, you know, via something like this. I think that's pretty cool. Bulletin board advisory. Okay, cool. Concerning lectures, practical jokes, concerning Orthorn. Stop approaching college leadership with information concerning the whereabouts of erudite Orthorn. Alright, so Orthorn's part of the Felsgo Keep quest line to retrieve the books. Well aware of his location, and there's no reward being offered for securities. Okay. Well, this is all Feralda, basically. She's... Well, let's go chat with Mirabelle, right? Does look damn good, though, right?
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes. Of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reason why.
Yeah, all the other members look
You
good.
may be used to the
This is
Empire
nice, though.
bowing.
It's new, you know what I mean? Like, I've used Immersive College for such a long time. I almost consider that mod vanilla at this point, but it's nice to change it back up a little bit, you know?
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thoughts.
Very good. Then we're done.
Alright. While she digs her nose into a book, Mirabelle,
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student.
No, not
I'm
really.
surprised at how many of you
Just
there
here to
are
take a
lately.
look.
Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
Probably
I'll give
not.
you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
The mage robe's textures. Let's see here. What do I have that affects the mage robes? I can tell you what clothing and armor mods I'm running, and I can try and figure it out. So weapon armor, clothing, and clutter, which I'm not sure does a retexture on them. The extensions mod for that, and then Amity and Born for armors, which I think does the robes, but don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure on this. I don't have anything specific to robes in general, but I am running common clothes, so they'll all change. Let me see here. What else is on my list? I have my list in front of me. Actually, if you wanted to see nice robes, I did, well, I tried to do my Necromancer a couple days ago. I basically did the whole setup. Took me about a day, and then I was up till 5:30 in the morning. And I used Lynn's robes, which look amazing, absolutely amazing, right? And but I don't have them in this here. So this is the Hall of Diligence. Mirabel, Rundi Borvir, Elas Tai, Isra, Sujo, Batkis is the groundskeeper. Awesome. There's Winterhold over there. Town. It does. This actually looks a lot better than Immersive Color. Hall of Countess, so we all know what this is. So Feralda, Finis, Urag, Trevis, Colette, Sergius, Orthorn. Okay. Let's check out the other one. Let's check this one out first. Yeah, what I could do is I can go through. I'm gonna post my this new load order setup because it's saved in Mod Organizer for me. I'll pin it in our PC mod chat section, and then what I'll do is when I do it, I'll tag you so you can take a look. If I remember anything in the time being, though, I'll just let you know. Banners are from Designs of the Nords, because I love that mod so much. I think these are too, right? They should be. Borvir. Well, Borvir's gone, right? Let's see what he's got here. Eye patch. He's not gonna mind if I steal stuff, right? Note from Isra. Ooh. I know you're expecting an ambush, but I also know you can get really focused. All it takes is one arrow and you're done. Don't be so full of yourself that you end up dead. When we're all ready, I'll head over to Dawnstar for some supplies, and then straight over to the secluded spot on the beach, directly south of Ingvild. It's isolated enough that whatever happens, no one else should get hurt. But hey, if you don't hear from me for a while, come looking, okay? Isra. Okay. So, you know, the 4 college, quote-unquote apprentices were missing in the base game. I love how they integrated in them being missing to the game itself. Honeycomb, Husk, up top here. Stuff I can't really use, right? 5 far stars. We'll just basically take all their money. These guys aren't even here. This is Rundi's. So yeah, these are the apprentices that went missing. So they all have places here. Wow. Jay's Circlets looks amazing. I've not used this mod yet. Holy shit. Damn, that looks good. I'm not gonna take it, but, you know, we'll take the money. $17 septums. More septums. more septums. Generation I already have. I know there's a person who I've met in my travels that, let's take the Blackbriar, let's take 2 hunting brew, just in case we run into the revelers. So this is Ysra's. So Ysra has all the books, huh? Emil did Bella, nice, good find. And I can't play without book covers either. Cannot play with it without it. Staff of Flames. I'll take the fire salts and the bone meal. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Void salts, yeah, I'll take those. Ooh. Noble cuff boots. So I'm thinking it's either the Fix or a Midianborn. I'm not sure if a Midianborn is specifically armors like light heavy and weapons. The ones that I have downloaded, because they're from older and they're from Legendary Edition, right? Was for whatever reason I'm not aware that a Midianborn was ported from LE to Special Edition. But as long as they're textures, we were having this discussion earlier in Discord about a Midianborn, because Crimson was asking me about it. So as long as they are just the textures, you can use them. If they have meshes, you can delete or hide. It's actually pretty valuable. You could delete or hide the mesh folder if you have something else to replace it. Less tie. Is that in here? No. But I haven't seen anything better than a Midianborn. You can see a little bit of clipping there with the... I mean, I'm not going to nitpick that. This looks good. Although I think it could have been done better. That should be on the other side of that, right? And it's underneath it. Oh well. Okay, we'll take these. Novice mage. Oh, so the boots do have base resists. Oh, how did I fix the weapon damage? It was organized bandits. I deactivated the mod and then I reactivated it. Somebody said it was either that or it could have been a mod like Amazing Follower Tweaks. And only the friendly Spellfire. It was still doing damage, but it wasn't Staff of Familiar. It was doing damage, but it was just showing all the values at 0. But literally, it was Obus. And Bacchus is the groundskeeper. I think I need any more troll fat. That's a good find. Emerald of Akatosh. This is very similar to what I normally do at the college anyway. I always steal all their shit. Why would the groundskeeper have a ton of alchemy ingredients? Right. Makes sense. She should have some good stuff. Human heart. She's a human heart. We'll take this, and this. I'll take the human heart. Why not, right? Ebony dagger of freezing. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't use daggers, but could disenchant that. 7 fights of the Dudaga. Couldn't pronounce that again if I wanted to. Dreadful theft at the Sun's Dusk Ale. No, I want to read. Get away. Legions of the Dead. I think I picked this up once, but I was gonna read it and then I never did. That was easy enough. Circlet of Bashing. Let's take all that stuff. She's got some good stuff. Red Apple. Circlet of Major Restoration. Ring of Squire. Oh, she got a bunch of rings here. Major Stamina. Ring of Remedy. I wonder if they're going to enforce that do not steal from your fellow college members. Sweet roll. Anything in there? No. So this is definitely interesting. Let's take a look upstairs real quick. I think I like this more than Immersive College. It's a simple layout, right? They have plaques for everything. I mean, all the information. This is very, you know, we'll throw the word immersive out there, I guess. Considering it's probably the most overused word in reference to this game, but whoa, little bit of stutter there. Okay. Shut that lodge. Ooh, there's a level. Level up. What are we doing? We are doing health. And then we're doing stamina. Illusion. I have 2 perks. Definitely one. We're at 30. What else can we do? Sneak, right? Still sneak? Or should do one-handed? Sneaks at... oh, no, sneaks at 30. Now here's a tough question. Fog of War or sneak attacks? I like Fog of War. Fog of War is a very underrated skill. 15% more effective against targets that are in combat with you, 30% or if they're in combat with somebody else. So like if you play like a sneaky illusion mage, right? Frenzy and this. It's amazing. Yeah, so you know, that's the thing too. I would host more of their mods on our Discord. The problem is that you have to link it, right? And when you link it, you got to go to the site, which the first thing that pops up are like the porn ads and stuff like that, which we obviously can't have on Discord. But there's a ton of good mods on Lovers Lab that aren't, you know, geared towards that. The problem is it breaks the terms of service, as far as I'm aware, with Discord itself. I mean, it's not our rule, it's Discord's, because A, it's an adult site, and not everybody in our Discord is, you know, 18 years of age or older. But the first thing that pops up is that, so it's not like you really have a way to get around it. So, but there are some really good mods on there. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to make a channel that's private for that because it's still against the terms of service. But otherwise, I would, because I'm not against stuff like that. It's just, you know, it's one thing where you have to. Wow, there's a ton of books where you have to kind of, you know, manage an entire Discord channel, and you want to, you know, follow all their you know, all their rules and everything like that. There's a lot of rare books. Holy shit. Fool's Ebony. That's cool looking. I think the one Vampire Lord mod on there that gives you like larger wings, And it's actually a good mod. It's just that's where they host it. That's where they didn't put it on Nexus or anything like that. You know, they wanted it there. It's a great mod. What can I say? Soul gem. Oh, there's something going on there. Conjure us is, yeah, Finis. Go figure. And Destructus Feraldus. Elven arrows, huh? Elven bow of freeze. Wow. Yeah, we'll take those. She's not gonna need them, right? She doesn't need that stuff. What is this? This is enchanting office. So this would be Sergius, right? He's got a bunch of steel plates. So this is a Midian born here. You can take a look to see. Is that him coming in? I mean, these are just some of the best textures I've ever seen. If you've seen the base steel plate, they look awful. They're not detailed. It's a nice set, and they give you tons of rating, like for defense. But look at this helmet. I was never crazy about the wings, but it looks really good, you know? Depending on what kind of character you're going for, and then obviously the cuirass is the main, you know, the main piece here. You can see all the little details on it. You can see that it's worn, you know, over the breastplate. I mean, even the detail on the buckle itself is amazing. The boots have the nice fur, right where it should. The buckles and everything. Same with the gauntlets. I mean, the gauntlets are, you know, my main two are usually helmets and chest piece. But what's you got over here? Let's see. Old East March Guard, Steel Horn. He's got a lot of interesting stuff. Okay. And then this is Illusion. So this would be Drevis. Staff of Fear. Rustic, Animated, Potions and Poisons. Gotta love them. Drevis' Journal. This should be Vampire Dust, right? Oh yeah, this is the Vampire Dust retexture. I think it looks pretty cool. Like a blood red. Giant's Toe. A bunch of cool stuff in here. Alchemy cabinet. Wow. Okay. Whose is this again? Illusion? Drevis? Hey, Colette's here. And she looks pissed off. I don't want to talk to her. Where are we going? Downstairs, right? We're going back downstairs. Little difficult to navigate because I've never been here before, but that's okay. And let's take a look at the Hall of the Elements. We'll go inside, right? Directory. So the lecture and practice, the Arcanium, Archmage's quarters, and the mid. Take a look inside. apologies. Coughing fit. Concerning door to the midden. Oh, what, can I actually just get in? Okay. Oh. This should be there. Hall of the Elements directory. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, there's the boss man.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
I don't really want to talk to him. What's up, Savos? Yeah, even his robes, too. I want to... Wow, that was weird. I want to say they're from a Median born. Or rustic. No, I'm running rustic clothing. That's it. Rustic clothing. Who does rustic? I think that's Gamwitch, right? Actually, I have a ton of his mods. Or her mods. I think it's the he. Rustic everything. Windows, rustic, no, I'm not running rustic soul gems. Some of the rustic creatures are overriding bellyaches. The rustic elder scrolls plus the reading effects. All at 2K. I really don't run anything over 2K. I don't really see the point to it. My rig can handle the 4K stuff and above, but it just, I mean, to me this looks good enough. You know? I'm really happy with the way that it looks. I don't feel the need to bump anything up to 4K. I think it's kind of a waste unless all you're doing is taking screenshots, you know? I'll wait for them to engage, but like, those are the windows. Let's see if there's anything else hidden around here. Any notes? Doesn't seem to be. Let's take a look downstairs. The Arcanium. I mean, it should be the same. I don't see why it would be different. Is that near ya? Yep. That shit looks pretty good too. Song of Return. This should take you out to Skyrim. Yeah, it does. So should this. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's solid, you know? It's a solid mod.
You've been spending a fair bit of time with Sergius lately, I see.
What? Why the audacity? Dare you imply such a thing?
Calm down. Why are you overreacting? I was going to ask if the two of you are collaborating on research.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, yes. We have been working on something together.
Alright, so guys, it's 2 o'clock. I am gonna call it here for the night. We'll save it here. Okay. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. What I'm planning to do, I'm off tomorrow as well. I took today off for my back. I was planning on going to work tomorrow, but I guess they scheduled me off, so not a big deal. It's, you know, another day that I get to rest my back up. So I was basically off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which I needed. I needed at least 3 of them. I was ready to go back tomorrow, but you know, it is what it is. So I don't go back till Friday. I'm going to regenerate the face gen for the Rangers followers. We'll get them loaded into this. I still have to work on his journal, so I have a couple more entries that I have written down on paper that I'm going to add to the journal pending time tomorrow. Oh, I appreciate it, Ren. Thank you. Yeah, as far as the 4K monitor, I mean, I think my monitor itself could handle the 4K stuff. You know? I mean, I don't know if John's still in the stream. He'd be able to tell you more about that than I would. He may have gone to sleep. I don't know if he's got work or whatever tomorrow too, but you'll notice like some 4K textures, but not everything. It's like on console, you really don't need anything more than 1K. And you're also capped at 30 FPS on console too, so you don't really want to go heavy in the textures. If you see like individual textures that say, oh yeah, they're 4K this, 8K that. The only 4K texture I think I would run on console would be the night sky, which is included in Cathedral Weathers, I think. I would hope it's included in the Weathers. But it's the one that I'm running in this game here. It's the 4K Lore Blue, which is my favorite of that mod. But yeah, I mean, even on like a PC like mine, I could have had all the mods in 4K if I wanted to, and I'd probably see a 7 or 8 FPS overall drop. That's assuming I have at least 110 mods that are textures that give you the 4K option. I personally don't see a point in it. I mean, 2K is good enough. You look at the jewelry, right? I'll show you real quick. Alright, so we'll go to the stolen necklace, right? So that's a 2K texture. That's a Gamwich texture, right? I mean, you see the detail in this, right? You don't need anything more than that. Even the 1K stuff is really nice. Same thing with the rings. If I can find... Do I even have a ring? Amulet. I should. I'm wearing one. Ring of Recovery. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this one. The one that I'm wearing. Okay. So this is Gamwich texture. This is a 2K. 2K. Right. I mean, and to me that's good enough. That's perfectly fine. You know. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna upload, or I can't even talk right now. I'm gonna get the followers face gen done. We'll get all of them loaded up. I added Inigo and Lucian back in. I'm probably not gonna use Inigo for a while. Lucian I may actually use. He's grown on me exponentially. Mostly from the first play with Atherlore. He's just really well done. He's really well done. I mean, I know he starts off pretty weak, but you can train him and everything like that. You can teach him spells as long as you have the spell tome in your inventory. And his dialogue has just grown on me. Would I say he's as good as Inigo? No. But he's definitely not far off. He's probably the second best follower bud. But anyway, guys. Yeah, that's about it for me. So this is Obscure. We'll go over Obscure again tomorrow. We'll take another look at some of the places I haven't been in this college, just to check it out. And then we'll start on the college quest line and see where it goes from there. Which I didn't do with his last play. I think we just joined, but that was it. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. So, thank you all for joining me. I will see you soon. Have a good night. Have a good day. Take care and goodbye.